he's touched the wall, I think, with the right rear.
2 to go. And you know what? Of these 200,000 people, no one is sitting down.
Nope. Boy, Sadler took it deep into turn 1 and opened up a big lead. 2 car lengths.
That could be the difference right there. I know Casey's good in 3 and 4, but I don't know. He just doesn't seem to be able to get alongside of him.
But here's his strong point, Darrell. He runs it in high through 3 and 4. Elliott Sadler gets a good fight on the bottom. They'll be coming to the white flag this time.
Now we need that 30 car to get out of the way. Here he comes on, looking outside, looking outside. This is his move right here. He saved this. He saved the outside move, if it'll work or not.
And right there where Elliott Sadler been the strongest through the middle of 1 and 2. They're going to run up on the lap car. Johnny Sauter, half a lap to go.
And Casey Kane almost ran out of racetrack exiting turn number 2.
He's got one more shot, boys. It's going to be right here.
Lap car is going to cause it. Lap car is going to cost Elliott Sadler the race.
I don't know, Darrell. I believe Elliott Sadler shut the door high on him. He's going to shut the door high on him.
Sadler had to look for Sauter. Here comes Kane. Sadler by half a car length.
I thought that lap car was going to cost him a race.
Johnny Sauter did all he could do to get to the bottom of the racetrack. Elliott Sadler had to lift for a moment to be able to clear Sauter, and that almost handed the race to Casey Kane.
This second row does. I really think it dictates the ending of this race.
Contact. Big push from Brad, that inside lane for Denny Hamlin.
The 1 is now connected to the 9.
9 got a little loose there.
William Byron chases down the hill.
Quarter, clear.
Huge rally in the outside lane. William Byron leading at Michigan. Handled like a pro.
And that was intense. Denny Hamlin was putting a little bit of pressure on Byron, bumping him a little bit, trying to throw the rookie off. It didn't work.
Both those guys in the second lane did a good job pushing, but the 1 actually caught his guy a little bit later down the track.
1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Hamlin's got to run, Adam. Can he get Byron loose?
Right at your bumper here.
Yes, he did.
Coming off of turn 2.
Wow.
Back, looking bottom. Inside quarter, inside quarter. Inside quarter. Speed smooth up top here. Speed smooth up top. Top and out back.
And here comes Elliott
Speed smooth
Sadler.
up top. 2 back to the top lane.
3-man dance for the lead.
Still there inside quarter. Quarter. Keep coming.
Byron hanging on. Hamlin looking inside. Sadler's right there as well. Contest as they come off of turn 4. Back to the checkered flag at the line. Denny Hamlin wins it by a nose. What a finish.
Impressive finish.
Thank you, race team.
That will absolutely break your... Sauter going to the bottom. Johnny Sauter. Johnny Sauter to the lead.
William Byron strong around the outside. Can he make a run late? We got to the line.
To the restart line, the overtime line with a clean restart. Crafton trying to make a move.
What about Matt Crafton? He's into the top 5.
Ben Rhodes in second. The white flag waves at Kansas with Johnny Sauter in the lead. William Byron has slipped back to third, but can he make a run in the final lap?
This thing isn't over. These guys are bearing down on Sauter.
Johnny Sauter had to go to the back of the field after an unapproved adjustment in qualifying, and now he's charged.
And Ben Rhodes hits him.
Rhodes takes him out.
And here comes Byron.
William Byron. The caution is out, and William Byron is in front and will win at Kansas.
And he'll have to pass all those cars on the older tires. Now we'll see if it works out. All right, green flag. Good jump for Jeff Green. That's man, what a terrific. Here comes McMurray trying to get on the inside of Michael. Like I said, Jeff's been doing that all day long, so that may have been enough. Michael charging down the backstretch, trying to close back in. Now, Michael made a lot of ground up getting into 3 there. 3 laps to go. Catching and passing, 2 different things, Benny.
Especially if they're running in the same spot. And that last lap, they were both right down on that white line.
Closing.
And Michael is faster, but can he get by? He's looking in on the inside, but Jeff Green comes down.
The nudge. Does he move him out of the way? 2 to go when they come back.
Jeff cannot let him get underneath, because if Michael does get a nose under there, he'll be gone.
Waltrip pressuring Jeff Green. McMurray there in case either one of them slip. Biffle not far behind. White flag when they come back. Waltrip looking to the inside. Got the fender to the inside of Jeff Green. Oh! Whoa, contact! Waltrip hits Green. Here comes McMurray through. White flag is up. No caution yet. One more lap. McMurray could make it back-to-back wins. Would you believe?
Yes, Cam. I know Michael's not believing that.
Talk about when things are all going your way for Jamie McMurray. Picks up a Winston Cup ride, gets his first Winston Cup win, gets his first Busch Series win. Now he's going to get another victory. Off of turn number 4 to the checkered flag, Jamie McMurray with back-to-back victories.
I think back to Jeff Green.
Oh, man.
That's just, I mean.
Winning this race, they think the 8 will be aggressive. They got to push him there, though, to compete with the 16 and 21.
That's a great call. We know John Hunter Nemechek is one young, aggressive driver. But I like that direction. If Drexen has a chance to win, he needs to get Nemechek there and get these trucks side by side ahead. And Nemechek is coming a couple tenths faster than our leader, Johnny Sauter, last time around.
They're going to be coming to the white flag, and those 4 are starting to bunch up. It's going to be a wild finish as Moffitt takes a look underneath Sauter.
Johnny gave him the bottom, said, if you're going to pass me, I'm not sure you're going to be able to do it on the bottom, but you're not going to do it on the top.
2 miles left, the final lap at Michigan. Sauter trying to hold off Brett Moffitt. John Hunter Nemechek in 3rd.
Thought Brett might be laying back a little bit to get a little bit of momentum, but it brought him in the clutches of John Hunter Nemechek. Might be what he needed. We said that push from Nemechek could be the key for Moffitt getting there.
On the backstretch, heading into turn 3, the final lap. Moffitt gets a little bit of a push, and he gets underneath Johnny Sauter.
They're side by side.
The lead and the win. Sauter and Moffitt side by side at the line. It's Brett Moffitt. He's done it again.
Turn left and cut up under people.
Keep doing what you're doing there, pal. You protect the bottom and be in front of the 17. You do the same thing you've been doing. Watch your mirror, stay in front of the 17.
But Nemechek's spotter is exactly right. Protect the bottom and stay in front of the 17, and that's what Nemechek's doing, is protecting that bottom. It's going to take the 17 running up on Nemechek, making him a little loose, making him push up, and then trying to dive to the inside, and the 3 going with him, just like this.
Final lap.
Watch your mirror there, buddy. Watch your mirror.
15 cars, nose to tail, inches apart at almost 195 miles an hour. Nemechek with a challenge from Texas Terry. Labonte up high. Nemechek down low. It's Labonte by half a car length.
Run him over, Joe. Run him high. Run him high.
They are half a mile from the checkered
Run him high.
Texas Terry Labonte trying to
Run him high, Joe, and then shoot to the bottom.
And it's the start-finish line. They come to the tri-oval 2 by 2.
I don't have a clue.
Well, NASCAR scoring. We'll wait for the official word as they are celebrating down in the Bell South Mobility Pits. That's the Joe Nemechek. But NASCAR scoring is showing the 44 car. We'll try to
Find the photo finish, though.
decipher exactly what happened. That is a typical day at Talladega. And that's why they come here and stand in line for the finish. That's where they came across the stripe. We'll unravel the finish, take a look at the photographs, and visit someone in Victory Lane in just a moment.
Pretty damn close. They've been showing you on the TV the whole time, so you must have won. Well, the last lap goes to the instant replay, not the transponder. Transponder says Terry won, but not down there, spoiler check.
Looks like a dead heat to me.
Yeah, I don't know that angle, though.
We're a little bit behind the angle, but man.
The 44 is ahead right there.
The 44 is ahead at the stripe, yeah.
Yeah, the 44 is ahead right there.
The 44's transponder hit first, But I don't know. I wasn't about to call that one.
Maybe the 44's got his transponder in the nose.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
these guys are blank.
they said I just
waiting on the picture down there.
I just asked John Darby. They're waiting on the photograph next door.
I mean, they've got a camera set up on the inside. Hey, Mike, on Winston 500 to start finish line above the end, is that not a camera there? On the inside
see the camera? Look, right over here, Mike. There's a camera right there on the wall.
I mean, it would be nice to show the folks what the camera.
For a check of the photo finish camera, the Slim Jim team is going to go to victory lane. Wow. What a race at Talladega.
44.
44. Okay. Gotcha. Good enough.
Yeah. There. Thank you.
His way into the Daytona 500. Side by side for the lead. It'll be 1 to go.
Mike Skinner in the 23, there's not a whole lot he could do right there. White flag this time.
They were 4 wide, and Dale Jarrett got squeezed out of that sandwich.
Yeah, Dale said, you know, I'm on the pole, and guess what?
Right.
You boys just go right on up there. Ooh, somebody's getting forced high, but they held on to it.
Last lap.
Kerry Earnhardt in the 33, Greg Bifflin in the 16. They've been working right against the wall through the corners, getting 3 or 4 cars a lap. Half a lap to go.
Biffle's been good all weekend. Comes Ryan Newman. Got the push.
Now, who's back there against Kerry? Kenny Wallace in the 00. Battling Kerry Earnhardt, 33 and 00 for the final transfer spot.
See Jamie McMurray in the 42 car. Remember, it wasn't that long ago. He was down a lap.
Down to the line in the first of the Gatorade duel. Junior below the line. Mikey got it. Michael Waltrip wins it in the final 500 feet.
Oh, boy.
Mike Skinner finishes third to transfer into the 500. And unofficially, Kenny Wallace by 1/100th of a second over Kerry Earnhardt, the last transfer spot.
And just remember, halfway through the race, Kenny Wallace had a tire problem, had to make an early pit stop right about the time that the green flag stop started. But Michael Waltrip beat Dale Earnhardt Jr. by 3/100ths of a second.
All week long, everybody said in Daytona, what's happened to DEI? They don't have their dominance. They're not as fast as they used to be. Look at this.
Yeah, 1-2. Mikey's, you know what? He's side drafting off of Dale Jr., and Dale Jr. is doing all he can to keep him back there. Probably thinks he's got it won. Woo, looked like when he came up off the flat, Dale Jr. got just a teeny bit loose. Slowed him down a little bit, gave Mikey the...
They got 6 trucks ahead of him. 5 now.
Look at that run through the center of the corner. There's Colin Brown right there.
Again,
Colin's in the 5th spot.
Has 2 truck length lead over Johnny Benson. He's taken over second.
Benson's gaining on him. Ty Bodine makes another move on the inside of the 6 truck.
Final lap, inside of 2 miles to go. We're riding along with Colin Brown.
Oh, we got a spin.
Problems in turn number 1.
No
Sliding
caution.
is Ron Hornaday.
No caution. These guys are racing back. No caution.
Ron Hornaday off the racetrack. The field gets through 1 and 2. They stay green. Eric Darnell tries to hold off Johnny Benson. Here he comes looking to the bottom of the racetrack.
Johnny goes right down to the bottom.
What a great job by Eric Darnell. Here comes Ty Bodine.
Johnny Benson looking to the inside. It's door to door as they come to the start-finish line. Johnny Benson trying to get it. He's going to go across the start-finish line. They were almost identical across the start-finish line. We still haven't seen as they have updated the scores.
We couldn't tell. We're right on the start-finish line, and we could not tell who won the race.
They're going to have to go to the camera. They're saying it was that close to find out who won this race. Johnny Benson and Eric Darnell were side by side when they went across the start-finish line.
Let's see what we have on our camera right here. Here comes Johnny Benson. He's on the inside right against the gravel.
And Johnny Benson right now has the edge.
But not for long. Here comes Darnell with the momentum on the high side, getting that side draft to the line.
Closing in on the start-finish line.
Eric Darnell.
Almost a dead heat.
I think it's Eric Darnell by
I don't know if Johnny Benson might not get the nod here. This right here may be the closest finish ever in the history of the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
Thanks a lot, guys. You guys are awesome. Good job.
They're claiming Eric Darnell gets the win. It's win number 2 for Darnell. Back in the air. We are in overtime, sponsored by Credit One. through 1 and 2. 4 cars packed together. Very tight as they go down the backstretch, racing for the overtime line. Three wide now as they go into 3 and 4. David Reagan still out front.
Very top momentum, very top.
Big block right there. Ryan Sieg had a big move on the outside. David Reagan made the block. Did what he had to do. Now let's see if Ryan Sieg can push him. Eric Almirola on the bottom being pushed by the 7.
Justin Allgaier in the 7, just below. The 98, Eric Almirola out in front. David Reagan dropping back a few spots. Justin Allgaier giving a shove to Eric Almirola, and into the wall goes David. David Reagan slamming into the wall.
Behind you, no caution yet. Outside.
Darrell Wallace Jr. quick across the inside wall. The caution has not come out. The race is still on. Justin Allgaier on the high side. Eric Almirola on the bottom of the racetrack. Coming at a turn 4. And the caution will come out. Now we'll have to go back to video to find out who was in the lead when the caution light came out. They will sync this up, the time code of when it went to yellow. And you see up in the right-hand corner, green light goes out. When the yellow light comes on right there, they'll sync that up with the other cameras, and they can look from a different perspective that will hopefully give them a better view of who was in front when the yellow light came on.
By that view, I think the 7. So I've given 2 opinions in a matter of 1 minute.
So you picked, let me get this straight. So you picked the 2 cars that were out front.
Well, I can't be wrong. There you go.
Oh, wait a minute.
There you go.
Yes! Awesome job, Fred Biaggi. Way to call. Fuel only, buddy.
Eric Almirola, the 98. Almirola wins at Daytona again.
And Jeff Gordon tries to move alongside Burton. It's been a clean battle between these two. 3 laps to go.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Bob. How clean it is. Now, right here is where Jeff Gordon is beating Jeff Burton. But on turn 4, Burton is beating Gordon. That might be where the bridge counts. That's when they come to the start-finish line.
Here's Jeff again to the inside. Burton.
Well, that time.
Through. They're almost side by side. This may be where Gordon passes.
He's got to run, but he can't use that momentum off the corner. Burton comes back.
Great battle.
Gordon had to back off coming off the turn.
White flag coming out. Will it be Burton or Gordon at Richmond? 1 more lap to go. Gordon in behind Jeff Burton. Gordon heads for the inside, coming off corner number 2, down the backstretch. Jeff Gordon pulls alongside, but Burton inches ahead as they move through the 3rd and 4th corners. They're coming to the line for the win. It is Jeff Burton winning over Jeff Gordon. What a great race.
Wow.
Mirror right now for Denny Hamlin.
Yeah, just keep running his line. But you see Jeff drive in. Jeff drifts up a little bit in the middle, diamonds the corner, stands in the gas, and drives it straight up off. But this is the last lap right here, man.
White flag in the air. Leader has it. Jeff Gordon doing everything he can to try and get to Denny Hamlin. Hamlin's last win 32 races ago, won both Pocono events last season.
This is going to be good in 3.
Ball 1. You can do it.
Gordon right on the bumper.
Oh, Hamlin slipped just a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Oh, Gordon looked to the inside, couldn't get there. Hamlin gets loose. They charge to the line. Denny Hamlin wins. 2 tires before.
Hell yeah.
He can overdrive his race car, and he can get by with it. Todd can get off that corner just a little bit better than McMurray can, but McMurray's going to be tough down here in 3 and 4 now. That's where he's been tough all day, getting off into turn 3. He's going to close the gap, but I think it's going to be too little too late. He's there, but he can't make the pass.
Try on the outside, just like yesterday. Here they come. It's a wow! And it's McMurray. No, it's not. It's Bodine. Bodine. Jamie slides across the finish second. Man, 2 days in a row. 2 fabulous finishes.
Billy, can you explain to Clint, or Dylan, to explain to Clint exactly how we did that in the last race? So that's what he needs to do. I told him earlier with about 15 to go, 18 to go, I was like, you guys want to make a move now? Go ahead. We're good with it.
So that is Harvick's radio and the conversation, and there is Clint coming, and there's McMurray saying, whoa, I thought I was your dance partner.
It looks like Clint was paying attention because he's doing just exactly what Harvick wanted him to do, and that's put that bumper right to him, try to get him out front here, and then he'll have his shot at winning.
Yeah, and Jay McMurray had a good run there, and he got a nice push from Brian Vickers, but he pushed him too far.
Here we go, 3 wide.
And
for second,
look out.
Here they go.
The 88 on the high side getting the push from Vickers. Here comes Harvick saying, I remember this guy. I'll dance with him.
Yeah, but don't forget about Boyer on the bottom there.
Vickers right behind him. Boyer now has the 27 as his partner, and Scott Wimmer.
White flag.
White flag. Here we go. Harvick in front. Can he make NASCAR history and win both ends of a nationwide Sprint Cup doubleheader in one day?
He's going to have to fight them all from both sides right here. He's got cars coming each way.
Here comes McMurray with a head of steam.
McMurray, oh, look out, little contact with a 32. McMurray says, hey, I was in front the last time. You took it away from me earlier today. He's going to try and take it away from here.
Oh, he's hung in the middle. Here comes Keselowski.
Got trouble now. Keselowski's got like on the high side. Look out, they're going to go around.
McMurray.
Been behind.
Oh, big crash. Oh, and up into the wall. Look out. The caution is out. The race will finish. And it looks like Brad Keselowski is going to get the race win.
Bring it here. Bring it here.
We will check with NASCAR officials because of where the field would be set when the yellow came.
The TJ Clark truck there with a lot of smoke coming from it. Butch goes inside it. Here comes
Skinner comes
from the inside.
Here's Skinner down on the inside, charging for the finish. He puts the fender right in the door of Butch Miller. Here they come out of 4, side by side, to the line. I think you can give it to Miller.
I think it's Miller. Boy, but
I think it's Miller by 2 inches as Skinner waited the time and tried to pace himself for a perfect shot. Pulled up, it may have been an inch or 2 short.
Boy, it was close.
Stay on short track, and too close to call. Let's see how that one came out. It looks like Coopersville, Michigan native Butch Miller has finally pulled it off as he came out of 4. An incredible run to the line. Mike Skinner had him standing and cheering. Ford against Chevy right to the finish. And ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in Super Truck history, throwing her in a big 180. How about it for Michigan's Butch Miller?
All right, is he pumped up?
Short track Saturday night.
Stand clear down there, Mike Joy. As we see Butch Miller getting, here it is as they come across the line.
Skinner had him there.
He had him, but look at the momentum that Miller has as they come to the start-finish line. Boy, that is close. What, 6 inches, 8?
Oh, I'd say that is the 11th race, and all 11 have been decided by less than 10 seconds this year.
Everybody else. So I think it's going to be between them. And boy, Michael's getting a little aggressive now. He's starting to work that back bumper.
I thought he was going to pick the rear wheels off the ground.
Yeah, he's not going to give it to him. He said, you're going to have to earn it, dude.
They pulled away from the pack. Down the back stretch they go. Can the pack catch them by the time they get out of turn 4?
Remember, the next flag will end this race.
Look at how Michael's got the whole back end of the 2 truck of Sadler off the ground.
Into 3 and 4. Elliott Sadler looking for his second win in the Camping World Trucks. Michael Waltrip has never won in a truck, but he's won here twice.
Here he comes.
To the finish line.
He got him. Mikey, you got him. All right.
Hell yeah!
Hey, guys, look at the rear spoiler on Mikey's truck.
We'll have 1 lap to determine this one tonight. The white flag in the air. Skinner, Darnell cross the start-finish line.
Look at 3 wide there. Remember, if the caution flag were to come out, this race would be over. Eric needs to do something now.
Mike Skinner looking to find victory lane again in his career. Problems behind him. Will that bring out the caution? Not yet. They're holding it out. No caution as of this point. It's going to be a battle. Here comes Eric Darnell. He charges to the outside. Coming out of turn number 4, side by side. Who's going to win it? It is going to be Mike Skinner. Skinner will win it over Eric Darnell.
How about that finish?
Big crash.